folks, welcome back to the Mighty Mite, the M422 Mighty Mite project. And all right, so where am I at? When we left off, I got the bottom part of the tub and the chassis worked. We got a lot of photo etch installed, drive shafts, exhaust system, engine, all that business. Next, we're going to be moving on to steps 3 and 4, where we're going to install all of the suspension arms, springs, shocks, the independent drive shafts, the brake drums that Daryl mentioned in his video, steering knuckles, all that kind of stuff. Now, when you're working on this kit, one of the mistakes they made on the instructions was calling out number 3 and number 4 on the swing arms. It's actually reversed, okay? Because if you follow what they're telling you, it's just not going to work, and you're going to have the wrong arm on the wrong side, and it's just going to look weird. It won't. Well, actually, it won't work. Period. So just remember, this is 4. That is 3. Everything else, I think, is okay. And if I run into a problem, we'll go from there. So what I learned from doing this kit here, because I did it one piece at a time, I cut it, I cleaned it, I put it on because, I didn't know what to expect or whatever. Never done a resin kit before. But now that I've done one, I've sped up my process a little bit. So I went ahead and pre-cut out all my parts and got them laid out in the way that they're going to go together. And the assembly part will be good and fast. But the parts are out, but you can still see that I got a lot of flashing and stuff to cut off and clean up. So I'm going to go through and clean all these parts. While I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and I'm going to play some more footage from Daryl and Lita. They sent us a couple of more clips from the shop. So you guys go ahead and watch that, and then I'm going to go ahead and get these parts cleaned.
The Mighty Mite body tub. This is the actual body tub for Mighty Mite. This is actually a long wheelbase Mighty Mite. This has a pocket in here. The short wheelbase Mite is this 6 inches shorter, right in this area. It's built in an aircraft style design out of aluminum, and it's all riveted together. You'll see in this floor, there are literally hundreds and hundreds of rivets in here, most of which we've just replaced. When these vehicles are as old as they are now, 50, 60 years old, these rivet heads pop off, these rivets start coming out, and we ended up having to drill these out and rebuck those rivets. So if you're working on a Mighty Mite, you're going to get used to using the aluminum rivet bucking tools and aluminum rivet air gun. The whole body tub is 105 pounds. It don't take much to lift it up. So it's really, the goal that they went after, an air and mobile liftable Jeep, was certainly achieved by all the special work they did to it. So there's the body tub. You'll see in the front here, a lot can come around. The batteries go in the tray here. When you lift the hood, all your gauges, the back side of all your gauges are visible. There's no hidden part of the dash. We get an air cleaner over here, and it also has the possibility of putting a fording kit on here for deep water fording. We've got this body about half painted here now. See, we got some aluminum still we're painting, and some of it we have painted. So we're going to finish up the painting probably this week. Mighty Mite's front bumper is also of a lightweight design, like most of the rest of the vehicle. It's equipped with 2 towing rings around the end of the frame, which are used for towing only, and lifting rings on the outside of the frame, which are used to lift it with the helicopter or put it on board ship with a crane or whatever. Do not tow with these outside rings, or you will immediately bend the bumper right in here where it meets the frame. These are designed for lifting only, not towing. The engine is an air-cooled V4 engine. It's a water-sealed system, just like your other M-Series vehicles with distributor and waterproof plugs. It's a power-packed design, like a lot of the M-Series vehicles are. The engine, transfer case, transmission, front axle tube with drive shaft, front differential, and brakes all come out as one package. Even a section of the frame unbolts and comes with the entire power pack package to do working on a replacement.
Hi, D&L Bensinger here. This time Daryl's behind the camera. So this is what we're calling the Mite, which we're trying to get ready in time for Dee's first annual all lady drivers Jeep drive through Gettysburg on May 11th. I don't know, what do you think? Think we're gonna have it done? I don't know, but anyway, Mike asked me to do a little video with me in front of the camera. And Mike, look at this. Some chocolate chip cookies are coming your way. That's it. Thank you. Bye.
Wouldn't you know it, folks? I got a box in the mail. I got a box in the mail from D&L Bensinger, LLC, out of Narvon, Pennsylvania. And I think I know what this is. I think Lida, she followed through on her word, man. So we're going to open this up. I call this a mail call, by the way. I do a lot of mail calls with my other channel on Watson's Wagons. And because, you know, when you work with good vendors, you should showcase their products, okay? So yeah, I like to do mail calls. So let's see what we got here. We got some classified ads. Ho-ho! They sent me a hat. D&L Bensinger, military vehicle parts. Oh, that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, it's my first D&L Bensinger hat. Ooh, and a camouflage. A camouflage container. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. D&L Bensinger, military vehicle parts. Go check them out if you're into doing military vehicle restoration. And thank you, Lida. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This really gets me pumped up as I'm working on this Mite. Cool. All right, I'm going to call it a night because even though this channel is rated not for children, I was inventing new curse words, and I can't put that stuff on video. Yeah, the first little hiccup I had was this shock, and I broke the tip of that shock off, which is, you know, you need it. And so what I got done is, there's a little bit of the photo which got bent. So we got the suspension arms on, got the first set of springs going, the drive shafts and the shocks in the back, including all the brake drums. So it's all super glued together. Now I do recommend when you do this, especially with these little guys right here, to use the thick, CA glue. All right. You don't want it to dry right away, but you're going to need this shaft plugged into this drum and still remain a little bit flexible while you manipulate this arm into place. Now, the end of these drive shafts, you're going to have to clip them down a hair to get them to fit between the two posts. So once you get them in there, you have to do your best to get the suspension arms even. Okay. Otherwise, your vehicle's going to be like cattywampus, and you don't want that. So, yeah, so this is it, man. This is what I got done so far, and we're going to continue on with this tomorrow with the remaining front end parts. So, Now, what I did learn from the first build was the photo etch parts that you need, the spring hangers here. They go from here to here on both sides of both springs. You're going to want to get those installed, and then you're also going to want to get the spring hangers installed on the inside here, because the let me show you what's going on here. Because that spring, oops, sorry, this camera work sucks. Because that spring sets to the inside. All right, and it's also resting on a set of spring hangers, which are hidden back in there. So you're not going to see them, but I got to make sure they're in. And it'll sort of look like this when it's done. All right, so yeah, you got to take your time, man. You're going to be cursing left and right. Not for the faint of heart, I always say. So that's it for tonight. Hey, progress is progress, right? You don't need to rush into these things. And, you know, like I always say at work, don't rush into failure. Take your time and, you know, you'll get good results. Now, there's some obvious areas in here where a little bit of the super glue sort of bled over, but you can easily go in there after it dries with your X-Acto knife and scrape that stuff out, okay? All right, hey, thanks a lot for watching, and have a good night. Stay tuned. Lida, thank you for the cookies. You know I'm on a diet. I'm trying to lose little stuff, and my neck's getting thinner, and I get all these cookies showing up. I may have to milk them over a couple of days, you know. But yeah, hey, thanks for watching, and thanks for the video. I appreciate seeing you and Daryl, and I think our model fans love seeing the real thing too. So, see ya. Oh, get out there and work on something. I don't care if you spend just 10 minutes on it. Take 10 minutes, take 5 minutes, whatever, get downstairs, wherever your little room is, and put a part on. If you only put one part on, get it done, okay? Love you. D&L Bensinger. Yeah.